Hello everyone. Sorry if I'm a little bit tired. We did a lot yesterday, so my body's in recovery mode. And we have some friends coming around tomorrow, so but most of the jobs we needed doing. Went out yesterday, sorted his life for husband's birthday, which is coming up soon, and for Valentine's. And at the end of the live stream, I'll show you what he bought me because it's literally sitting right there. And it's gorgeous, but I'll show you in a bit. Anyway, do that so I can see if anybody says anything. So, today's video, by the way, I'll be back to normal videos next week, which should hopefully be, touch wood, from now on, probably until he's off again, or until Mum comes over. But I'll try and figure out a way of doing. Can't really do videos while Mum's over, but I might see if I can do some to release later on. I do have a video that's yet to be released. I was supposed to ask Mum about it today, but I'll ask her about it on Monday. And if she's okay with me releasing it, it'll probably go up Monday or Tuesday. I do have a video planned for Wednesday and Friday next week, and that will probably be my last week of monetization, which sucks, but unfortunately that's the new rules. Until I'm not happy about them, but there you go. But apparently they have said to people that have got money in their AdSense that they're going to pay them, so, which is good, especially when I have a book signing coming up, so it'll definitely come in useful. That and going towards a new computer so that my live streams are a little bit better. You might have noticed my live streams are a little bit better. That's because I've got slightly better internet. My internet's slightly faster. Anyway, back to the topic of the video. At the tail end of Wednesday's live stream, we were talking about how the one of the main things about this new partner thing, and how they're taking partnership off people under 1,000 subscribers, is to prevent people that go on and upload other people's stuff and claim it as their own and get money from it, and it's to stop that. But we proved that to be completely wrong, because one of the channels I found is past 1,000 subscribers, so wouldn't even be a blip on their radar, and they get a lot of views per video, but they just don't have the equating number of subscribers. Which you could say that about my channel. A normal video for me usually goes between 30 to 400 or 500 views. One of my more call out videos, like my John videos, my Joy videos, they go between like 400 or 500 up to 2, 3 or 4,000 views. So you could say the same about me, but that's because I also have people that hate watch. Unfortunately, it is true. But it reminded me of a video I've already done, and it also reminded me of the fact that YouTube said that they were looking to fix the system, and they clearly haven't. Now, we found one channel, but I could type in 2020 Dateline Lockup, Crime Watch Daily. By the way, there are two different shows. Crime Watch Daily is an American show, Crime Watch is a British show. Complicated, I know, but still. Crime Watch Daily are usually on point because their episodes, they break them down and then they put them on their channel. There might be bits off that they take off that are on the episode, but they are pretty good. And you do have some networks that are a lot better than others. Ellen, for one, is a lot better. Jeremy Kyle is another. Steve Wilkos, you used to be able to get a lot of hits, but I think they started cracking down on them Dr. Phil, it looks like they've cracked down on them. They are still allowing people that do it as a fair use interpretation of it. There's a guy that reacts to things from Jeremy Kyle, Steve Wilkos, and Dr. Phil, and like the storylines and how crazy the interviews can be and how crazy some of the people that were on the on his show is. Not as in, whoa, crazy. I'm on about like the stories, the stalking, the this, that, the other, that type of thing. And he discussed it and how weird the storylines are and how attention seeking some people are and how messed up it is that other people are doing what they're doing. And Dr. Phil allow that, but they don't allow people to complete the episode. Now, there is an automated system that spots things like TV shows and music. It's the system that if you have a Taylor Swift song playing in your video, done, it's done. Unless you are put on a list that allows you to be able to use that music and things like that. It's why if I was to do a montage, I can't put my favourite I can't put my favourite Backstreet Boys song on, or one of my favourite songs is Sister Christian. I can't play that because it'll get my video either struck down for copyright, or any money I make on the video will go to the people who own that. So it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, it's annoying. But it doesn't necessarily always work. Like I said, the worst videos that they do it on is Dateline 2020 and Lock Up, and it's bad because about a year ago, before I really started YouTube, I used to watch those three programs, but because we generally don't get them that often here in the UK, I would have to get them online, which sucks. We do get a lot more than we used to now, and I do watch a lot of Crime Watch Dailies, and a lot of the stories that like 2020 and Dateline do, Crime Watch Daily do as well. So, and I know I'm not the only one. It's like you, I could type in Russell Howard, and every single special he's done for whether it's Comedy Central or whatever, it'll be online. The same with Michael McIntyre. The one that's not as much is Ronnie Carrington. His stuff isn't generally as readily available as it once was on YouTube, but a lot of it I can understand because he's quite rude, shall we say. So the ultimate system is supposed to stop things like Dateline and that being uploaded without being flagged. However, it's clearly not working because I could type in Dateline or 2020 and the videos would show up. Right, I will do exactly that. YouTube. Right, so I'll increase the thing so you can see it better. Full episode. This is just Dateline. Full episode. Half episode. Full episode. Oh, that's full episodes. And that's just typing in one show. 2020. Again. Next one. Lock Up. And yet that's supposed to have been fixed. And the new system is to prevent that from happening, but clearly it's not worked. And it's like people are saying, oh yeah, but you know, they're bypassing the system. Yeah, they're bypassing the system. But literally, all YouTube needs to do, and especially with it being an American company, it will know the name of more American TV shows than I do. I'm in England. I just typed in 3 names of 3 different American TV shows, and they're on there. And I can guarantee, if I was to type in Nightline, it'd show videos from Nightline, which is like the American version of the Australian version of Dateline, and then the Australian version in 2020, it'd show the same. It'd show full episodes. But yet it's supposed to be being fixed. But yet it's clearly not being fixed if the videos are still up and you can still watch them. And for those that do get ripped a lot, like Dr. Phil, Steve Wilkos, Jerry Springer, and what have you, people find different ways of doing it and trying bypassing the system. But because they have to put things like Dr. Phil in the title, it's easy for the Dr. Phil stuff to find it. So literally what they'll do is, so this is my screen here, where you see me. The actual video will literally be in this corner here, right? And then the rest of it will be like art or what have you, or just like a funny effect. And then like literally this little corner here will be the video. Or instead of it being, say this is what the TV show would normally look like. I'm going to do this the sort of lazy way, but it would look like this because they'd have it zoomed in onto a specific area, so it doesn't have the whole screen, so it wouldn't register. Another way of doing it is they slow it down slightly, so the audio, so they can't be caught on the audio, or they change the pitch of the audio. Very easy to do. It is easy to change the pitch in a video, in audio, and it's easy to change the speed in a video. Extremely easy. And another thing that they do is this. So this is the thing. They'll have like this white blurring effect here. So you sort of know what's going on because you can sort of see, but you can't. So it's a way to bypass the automatic identification system. Like I say, it is working in some respects, but a lot of the issues are that it's only working for certain channels, and I think that's mainly because somebody from the Dr. Phil staff that has access to the Dr. Phil channel will literally go around and look for videos, and that's probably their job, poor thing, and then flag every video they see. And obviously, the way YouTube strikes works, there's 2 different types. There's the type where you can claim copyright ID, and you can claim the revenue on it. Or there's the flip side, which is you can have the video taken down. And I think it's the side that if you have the video taken down, you would get a strike. Fairly understandable. So I think with the channels that do get caught, they get a strike, and then I think 3 strikes later, it's bye-bye channel. But obviously that's not working, and my other main issue is an issue I've had for a while, and it's an issue that Onision likes to abuse, and I think John has started to abuse as well, where if I was to include in my last video on John any of one of his videos, even though the video fits under fair use, he could claim copyright. Sucks, but unfortunately that's the way it is. And he could claim copyright, and he could have it taken down, or claim copyright. Now, generally, John takes them down because they are extremely critical of John. Whereas with Onion Boy, he claims the revenue on them. He doesn't take them down because he just wants to claim revenue on all videos about him, which just shows you how much of an egotistical, maniacal penny that he is. And the fact that all of these new systems are being put in place, and the new YouTube partnership program is being put in place to prevent these abuses of copyright and to make sure that people aren't breaking the rules, because one of the rules is to not upload somebody else's intellectual property unless it fits under fair use. Just uploading a full episode of Dateline does not include fair use. Is not encompassed within fair use. Now, if I was to include a clip of a Dateline episode and I'm talking about it, that's under fair use. Or if I was to talk about an episode of Dr. Phil and show a clip, that's under fair use, and Dr. Phil's fine about it. I think the one that generally isn't is Jeremy Kyle, but you know, I don't work for the ITV, so I might be British, but I don't work for the ITV, so when you have a system like this, and it's supposed to be it's supposed to be community policed, and it's like YouTube saying that YouTube keeps saying that we're a self-policing community, which to a point is true. We are a self-policing community. However, when you have such a lax system of enforcing rules, then it's open to abuse. These are the same issues I mentioned, I think it was 8 or 9 months ago, when I last talked about this. You have some people that are literally just uploading full episodes of TV shows and getting away with it and getting paid for it, and even after the 20th of this month are still going to get paid for it. Even though the new system's supposed to stop this, but clearly it's not. And then on the flip side of that, you have people that are literally claiming copyright on something that fits under fair use, just to either get the video taken down because they're petty AF, or to claim the revenue because they're skint, or they're telling everybody that they're skint, and he doesn't want to get a normal job or a part-time job or whatever. Don't even get me started on anybody. But the fact that YouTube haven't thought, crap, this system isn't working, we need a better way of doing this, is absolutely ridiculous. And literally, they just need like a small group of people, or a large group of people, whatever, because clearly people are doing things the wrong way, and YouTube is aware of this. The issue I found at the end of Wednesday's live stream, I tweeted to them, I've had no response. None. Not a thing. And I've tweeted on all 3 channels. Nothing. Nada. On the Twitter, because there's no option to report the channel or to report the videos, because you can only claim copyright if the actual TV show belongs to you. So I can't claim copyright. I did include ABC in 2020 in the tweet, because the channel that I found was showing 2020 episodes. But the fact that YouTube keeps saying, oh, we're self-police, obviously not, because new system that you're putting in place to fix something clearly isn't going to fix something, when a lot of the channels that are doing exactly what you don't want channels to do are past 1,000 subscribers. And on the other side of that, you have people that literally abuse the copyright system because they either want somebody else's revenue, Simply Ness is another one. Or they want the video taken down. Another person that does the whole taking videos down, even though it was under fair use, is one of my least favourite people, Taylor Swift. 2 different YouTubers she tried it with. One she got away with, one she didn't. One was a Shake It Off parody, and one was Blank Space, I think. Parody or something. There was a Miranda Shake It Off parody and a a Shane Dawson parody, and the Miranda one has gone. It's gone. And when you try and look for it, it literally says that the video was taken down by a certain company, and when you look into it, one of their artists is Taylor Swift. Then with Shane Dawson, Sony tried to get it taken down because the video literally disappeared off Shane's channel, and then Shane went, YouTube, what's going on? Oh, it's been taken down by Sony. And then like Shane's like, no. So he literally just re-uploaded it, and he turned around to Sony and said, look, if you have an issue, I'm going to take this to court. So he agreed to put it on private until they reached a conclusion. They reached a conclusion, and the video is still up. But because the 2 videos, even though they do include the music, the lyrics are different, and the premise of the videos are different. With the Miranda one, it's probably because of, I don't know why she didn't like the Miranda one, but she didn't like the Miranda one, and she didn't like the Shane one because the Shane one was like, Taylor's a bitch, Taylor's this, Taylor's that. And Taylor's like, nope. And I don't know if she's tried to take Bart Baker down yet. It wouldn't surprise me if she had, but she's another one that, even though videos fit under fair use, she likes to throw weight across, and it's like, and the fact that literally with YouTube they try not to get involved, but when it comes to copyright they need to get involved because they're taking money off people because they want to stop this, but it's not going to stop it because the channels already exist and the channels are already past 1,000 subscribers. So, and it's like, it's yes, in the future it's going to stop things like this happening, but they need somebody, or they need a team, to go through every channel on YouTube and say to them, just purely on a copyright basis, is that channel does that channel basically take episodes of TV shows and put them online? Yes, no, yes, no. And it's aggravating, but YouTube need to fix this, and they really, really do need to fix it, because it isn't policing itself. Because when I looked the other day, or if I look now, when I see a channel that does lockup videos, for example, there is no way for me to report that channel for copyright ID if I don't own the copyright, when it's clearly not the intellectual property of that channel. There isn't an option for that. So why isn't there an option for me to report a channel that is uploading episodes of Dr. Phil when they shouldn't be doing? Because that's bypassing the rules that are in place for a reason. And it's like, these people, literally, they'll just make channel after channel after channel to do this. Obviously they can't anymore, but they make a lot of money through this. Because you think about it, a normal TV show like Lockup or 2020 or Dateline, when you take the breaks out, it's like, what, 40-45 minutes? you put an ad on every 8 minutes. That's a lot of ad revenue. So, annoying. Aggravating. Oh yeah, we're gonna fix this. Whatever. I'll start believing it when I start seeing it. Anyway, right. There will be a live stream on Sunday, but it'll be a bit later because the husband's back at work Sunday night. So, that's only in a couple of days. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do yet. I don't know. But yes, I have a busy day tomorrow, and I'll show you my Valentine's present off the hubby. He's cute. I'm just reaching for it. You smell like a dragon. And he smells of strawberries, and he roars. I'm not going to press the roar, but he roars as well, and he's absolutely adorable. He's from DreamWorks Dragons movie, and he's got a strawberry disc inside of him, so he smells like strawberries, and he's so cuddly. Oh. Unless you hadn't noticed, I love my teddies. I've got teddies like here. There's them two Build-A-Bears, and then I have another Build-A-Bear there. She got a new outfit because her other outfit was like 8 years old and it's like a bit knackered. So we got her a little Superman top with some leggings. So I also have teddies that usually they're here, but when I record they go at the end of the bed. And I have a huge collection of Beanie Boos. But that's just me, I'm a big soft ass. So, yes, I have friends coming over for tomorrow night, so I will be drinking. I was going to have a glass of wine today, but as I thought, best not if I'm drinking tomorrow. And I'm doing this, I'm coming off in a bit, and then I've got something to print off for my friend who beta reads my books. And then I have a few things to do book-wise, and I'm probably going to sketch for a bit and then go to sleep. I'm going to plan the videos for next week, probably Sunday, when I've planned the Sunday's live stream once I've figured out what I'm going to talk about. But yes, you know, we can but whinge, and if enough of us whinge about it, then something will get done. But a lot of the systems on YouTube are supposed to be self-policing, but they don't, and they're broken, so there's not much we can do. So I'm gonna say goodnight. God, that looks funny. I'm going to say goodnight, and I will see you on Sunday, and I will talk to you then. So stay safe, be good, have fun, and I will see you Sunday.